Hulladek recycle harangkat kejinga terilang bat Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board haka arpoi tarik jembang arhajar arpusau kila penlong yaka e-waste management summit arhajar arpusau Meghalaya chapter kabra long ha Shillong klam kathong jokani ka e-waste kalong ban Pynshlur ya baro ki kenhun ban pendon kam bat Bret ki e-waste kata kum ki TV ki bateri bat ki wei knang bakanom don kejing pensniaw ya ki bor maryang Habakran bakilat pathai Khubor unong seng ubadairu u CEO ka Hulladek recycle nandan mall ulayat hu bakidan kathong banbo yakini ki dasbin Hasan Pautadi ki Jaka hakeleng saudong Khubor ulaong ru baudan kajing kermen bakin na ban penurlong ya kani kathong ka bakidan na ka penta kajing mentoy jong ki patba ulayat hu ru bakiladan Meghalaya mentala laisnam bat kila sheme karai ban sheme kani ka sen jam ban persha shaki patba halor kini ki e-waste bat ki ek jingma ladangi berat pathar yaki hakani ka singi ladon langru u chairman ka Meghalaya Pollution Control Board u ar Naina Malai u member secretary ka Meghalaya Pollution Control Board u Dr. GH Kyrpang bat unong seng u badairu u CEO jong ka Hulladek recycle u nandan mal
We've been an electronic waste management company for the last decade. We've been working in 20 states across the country. Today we are here in Meghalaya, in the, as this is Scotland of the East, in Shillong, and we are here today to extend this initiative to all of Meghalaya. Today, in association with the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board, we have launched an electronic waste collection bin, which is going to be placed at the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board. And the idea behind this is that we do now understand through various government initiatives that there is dry waste and wet waste that needs to be segregated, but there's another kind of waste that requires a separate bin because it is hazardous in nature, it causes environmental issues. That is your electronic waste, and therefore it requires a separate bin, it requires separate segregation. And to spread this message across, we have set up this bin. We plan to set up 50 such bins across the state with the support of the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board, and we look forward to making Meghalaya more greener and e-waste free as soon as possible.
So could you tell us a little bit about the process, about what happens after the waste is collected in the bin?
So once the material is collected, it is primarily broken down into three basic parts. You have metals, plastic and glass. And the fourth element, which is the key element, which is the hazardous substance, which needs to be recycled from the electronic waste. For example, if you look at a battery, it contains lead. Right? Lead is a carcinogen. It's a carcinogenic substance causes cancer if you're exposed to it. So the lead needs to be properly removed and recycled, and then the battery can be reused or replenished for further use. So similarly, all the carcinogen or hazardous substances in the electronic waste are removed, treated, and then disposed of. And the metals, plastic, and glass are reused as raw materials for making new products out of them. So ferrous metals like iron, non-ferrous metals like copper, aluminium, various kinds of plastic such as PET, PV, etc. are used for making new materials, new products out of it. That's how the recycling process works.
On the present scenario of e-waste in Meghalaya, can you highlight a little bit on this?
You see, we like we said, we are one of the very few states in the whole country that have come out with the inventarization of e-waste. So recently we have completed, after much effort, we have completed the inventarization of the e-waste, which will act as a pathway or breakthrough to proceed ahead on how to tackle and deal with the problems and pollution of e-waste. So as for the matter, we see that from that, just to show a general trend, we have seen that the maximum waste generated is from commercial and schools and colleges plus the offices, and then we see that Shillong is khasinews is the maximum generator of e-waste, and followed by the West Garo Hills, and the least the district with the least polluted e-waste is Samla khasinews. So I'll be presenting in details in my sessions. It's quite a detailed index.
Coming to the awareness about this, are people aware about e-waste because it's a new thing?
Actually, e-waste, it was under the Environment Protection Act 1986 under Section 6 and 25 of the EPA Act. the central government is empowered to notify rules which will be implemented both by the state and the central. As you know, these are the subjects under concurrent list. So under this e-waste also has been framed, but it was initially notified in 2011 and then subsequently in 2018. 22 and then eventually 23 and 24, because there was some ruling from the honorable NGT, so some that rules has been amended twice. So when it comes to awareness, it is very difficult because we generally think waste as a waste. Now the time has come that we also categorize the waste. We don't see generally as a waste, we see solid waste, e-waste, obviously plastic waste, so on and so forth. So now because their disposal and treatment are totally different from one and the other, so we have to understand it that way, and therefore for that purpose we have come hand in hand with the Hulladek, which is the largest recycler registered under DPR, and we hope with their expertise in the field they will bring awareness to at least to, because today we are having the target from the offices. If we can at least recycle or reuse or dispose this e-waste in an environmentally friendly way, that will definitely reduce the down e-waste generation in our state.